Hi, there's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with match number 2 with our Playing on a Budget standard humans turned into modern humans. Yes, we'd like to play first. Another one of these awkward hands with the 4-landers. Student of Warfare, Honor the Pure. We do have action. I don't know if this hand can get us there, though. The Student of Warfare can pump a bunch of mana into, so I'm okay with this. But we cannot draw another land. And I think I actually... Yeah, we put out the student. And it's another Scapeshift deck. We are in a league, by the way. We're not in two-man queues, so it's not the same person. And we did draw the land, which is what we didn't want to see. So we'll level this guy up twice. And then now he's a 3/3. Next turn we can go Kytheon and Honor the Pure. So there's a Secure Tri-Builder. It's annoying because it gives a block for the Student of Warfare. But here, yeah, I still think it's Kytheon and then Honor the Pure. Or maybe I do want to go, we'll go Kytheon, Inspector. And put a counter on the student. So again, we just got to erase that Scapeshift. We have a decent aggression next turn. With if without a lightning bolt, Kytheon actually flips. And then the Gideon is going to be very, very powerful on the other end. So another Secure Tri-Builder. Not what I wanted to see. He's got to bolt off something if he has a bolt. I think he'd go with the Student of Warfare. Yeah. Miss the land drop, though. That is huge. It's really setting a Scapeshift deck back. They need to hit all their land drops. Hit another land. Speaking of land drops, we'll go ahead and sack a clue. And there's a Thalia's Lieutenant, which is going to be more powerful than the Honor the Pure. We just get in for 2 damage here. Taking him down to 15. I think the best thing we can actually draw into next turn is a Thalia's Lieutenant or an Honor the Pure. Inspector would be great just because it would give us something to use the mana with. He's got double Valakut and a Farseek, so Scapeshift can actually come out. Can't kill me next turn, though. Especially since he has a bunch of Valakuts that he probably won't want to be sacrificed. It depends on the Scapeshift version. Imposing Sovereign's great. It puts a counter on the Lieutenant. Honor the Pure as well is good. And he has to kill us next turn. Whoops, didn't plus my Gideon. That's fine. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Actually, now that might be... Yeah, I should have I F6'd. Forgot about the trigger of Kytheon being flipped. And this will go a +1, so if he does Valakut, I think he can wipe my board. So doing 3 damage, redirecting it towards through the breach. So it's gonna be what? Primeval Titan. But the imposing sovereign. Yes, this actually works. And he doesn't have enough now. So the imposing sovereign actually gets the job done. Because he needed it through the breach to actually give it haste so it can come in and actually attack. But yep, the imposing sovereign wins the game. All right, we'll go to the sideboard. So Brave the Elements, of course, are going to come in. I think that is all that needs to come in again. And we can actually take out the Declarations in Stone. And one more card. I just think a Dragon Hunter is probably the weak link. Or something like a Inspector. Because we do want to keep the Imposing Sovereigns as well as the Thalias. Yeah, I think it's just going to be an Inspector or a Dragon Hunter that I want to get rid of here. Just a one of. Could even make the Honor the Pure. I think we want Honor the Pures though. We'll take out a Dragon Hunter. Well, that is not a keepable hand. Our opponent does mulligan to 6 as well. So we will mulligan. And I do believe we'll keep it. Hopefully we can scry anything but a land. I love the Thalia's Lieutenant, but I think we bottom this. We need to hit that second land because this is a fast hand. It's an incredibly fast hand with the Champion of the Parish. So if we miss that second land, we're in terrible shape. I think no matter what with Thalia's Lieutenant, or Thalia here. And we do hit our land drop. So, yeah, I do believe it's Thalia. Because it sets him back. But he's ramped pretty decently because of the Secure Tri-Builder. I would love to hit another land again next turn. Hate for like another Secure Tri-Builder. It's gonna be a Courser. Courser's good because it allows him to play those extra lands. And means I can't really attack him with my Thalia. But we do find the land again. So now he can't block with his Courser, which is good. I'm thinking it's going to be the Inspector and then Lieutenant. Or Lieutenant then the Inspector, because then that makes the Lieutenant a 2-2. Now it's going to be Inspector and then Lieutenant. He's down to a 15. He doesn't want the Tri-Builder, so he'll crack the Bloodstained Mire. A Bolt is coming up, which is... I'm okay with a Bolt because he'll go for, I believe, the Thalia and have to use extra mana. And then that allows us to cast both Honor the Pure. If we draw a land, we can go Lieutenant and Honor the Pure. Gas Order to Anger the Gods. And a Lightning Bolt. That really hurts. He is down to just one more card in hand. And we did draw that land. So at least that's nice because we can go the Honor the Pure and Lieutenant. But, I mean, Primeval Titan's very close to coming out. And there he goes. He can get it out now. So this time the anger gets us. No Brave the Elements. And Lightning Bolt was very, very good as well. Because this allows him to go get a Valakut and a Mountain. And then kill off my Consul's Lieutenant. He might actually just go get 2 Valakuts. But I don't think there's any way we can come back from this one. Courser's pretty good against us. It's a huge roadblock. So he does get double Valakut. He can attack in with a Courser as well here. And I think that, I mean, I'll draw my card here, but next turn is lethal. He gets 2 mountains with the Primeval Titan attacking. And kills the Lieutenant, does 8 damage from his 2 guys, and then the other 2 triggers, or the 3 triggers, will do 9 damage to me. So that's 15, that's 18 damage. Alright, so let's see here. The Crusader is actually kind of good. I'm going to try the Crusader. We're going to take out a Dragon Hunter again. And a Mardu Woe-Reaper. And I think just submit this. I'm going to bring in Crusader just as a way to kind of get around the green blockers. Might not be the best play. I'm okay with this hand. It's not the greatest, but it's got decent action. We'll go Student of Warfare. I think I'm just going to Inspector here. I think it's better in the long run for the Inspector. Didn't want to see a Tri-Builder. I don't think we want Knight out quite yet. I think it's just put some counters on the Student of Warfare. And then we'll actually use a clue afterwards. So he'll block with the Tri-Builder. Ramps him back up. Kind of annoying he's had those all game on. Again, we saw in game 1, you just have to race it, and it's quite even. So we'll see what direction he takes it here. There's the Courser again. He does find a mountain off the top. I'll sack a clue. We get a Mardu Woe-Reaper. I'm going to go ahead and cast it. But this is definitely not looking good for us. We have a Brave the Elements that can start to swing in for lethal-ish. But the two, we have way too many planes here. Way too many lands. These need to be something we can actually cast. This pretty much televises I have the Brave the Elements. He's finding some really good lands off of the Courser. He also has that Primeval Titan coming up. And he's still at 20 life, so not looking good. 7 cards in hand. Yeah, all around not looking good. So we will cast the Brave. I hate to use it already, but because we do want to basically make it unblockable with the Student of Warfare. I have to hit some really good cards, and that was, of course, the worst. Possible draw. So now we have a double strike. I think we just do attacking with everything. That's actually good news if he lets my double striker go through. I think he just eat the Courser here, because that takes him down to 9. At least gives me some action, like a Thalia's Lieutenant or a Brave the Element just wins. Other than he gets Primeval Titan. Yeah, Primeval Titan will not quite trigger. So I have some outs here. A Brave the Element will win me the game. He'll go get Valakut. And actually, Brave doesn't win me the game here, because that's only 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. And it's a Thalia. Of course, Thalia would have been nice a while ago. And I don't think there's any point to just throwing these. I don't know. We just attack into everything. And pretty sure I'm toast next turn. He still has 6 cards in his hand. This goes and gets another Cinderglade. And when he attacks in with the Primeval Titan, it's going to trigger 12 damage. Most likely kill off the Student of Warfare. Goes against another Valakut, so that means he's probably got another mountain in hand. 3, 6, 9. Puts me 15. He does it again. That's another 9 damage. He's actually going to kill off the Student. And kill off the Thalia. Yeah, there's 0 ways I come back from this. We'll go on to the next game. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again and hope to see you soon.